Hey guys, I'm Koko. Welcome to Field of Glory Empires. This is a historical turn-based grand strategy set in the ancient classical era, and today I'm going to be trying out the new DLC, Persia DLC, that is coming out tomorrow on Steam, so you can check that one out tomorrow. If you don't know about this game, as I said, it's a grand strategy game that released, I think last year, yeah, I think in July last year, so almost a year ago, and now it's getting its first DLC that adds like a new era over here. If you go into scenarios, you now have the grand campaign of the 550 before our stuff. So, DLC, the Grand Campaign, is the one we're going to be trying out, as it tells the story of the Persian Empire. Now, you can play as any other then existing nation or tribe on the world map. You can play as any of those, but today I'm gonna go and focus on Persia because it's all about Persia, right? It is the story of the rise to power of the Persian Empire, which became the biggest empire on earth within 20 years. Spanning from India to Aegean Sea, collision against the Greek world became inevitable, otherwise the two biggest Hellenist power, Athens and Sparta, were vying for supremacy. In the west, Rome, Carthage, Syracuse and Etruria were competing against each other. Then these grand campaigns over here, this one is like the base campaign from the base game, and this one, you know, starts a bit earlier, and we're gonna go with this. Sure, experienced AI is fine. Let's select this one, and I'm gonna talk more about how things work as we get into the game. Now, I've played for a bit trying this bad boy out, see how it works. Now, I'm not very experienced with this game. I've played more games like EU4 or, well, Imperator Rome would be the one that is set in this timeline mostly, so you might recognize some nations from there if you ever play that. So, you can see this is the world map, the Grand Campaign of 550, and it goes to 330, so roughly like 200 years. So you can see the world map is, we have Europe and we have the Middle East up here to India, so something that Alexander would conquer down here. I guess that's how far he got. So Persia is the one that, you know, is kind of recommended to us because it's all about Persia, and we're gonna get a bunch of unique events. Persians start this at war with Media, which is their like previous overlord or something like that, and the Median Empire in this Elam and Babylon should be our like first things to conquer, and then we have these tribals up here, and there's of course Egypt, who is very powerful this time, and of course Lydia over here. And we are working our way down here to the Greeks, the Spartans, and the Athenians, and we have the fledgling little Rome. In my testing, thing, the Rome got conquered by the Etrurians, which was pretty good. There's a couple of tribals just scattered around here, and most of the world is unoccupied, but it's not completely empty. You can see there's independence. This is Iranian independence out here. The Desertic independence out here. It's kind of cool. So you can conquer these lands, but be prepared because these guys will defend themselves. You can see these people will defend. Anyway, let's go play as Persia and give it a try. I am okay with this. So Persia in 559 BCE, the Achaemenid Empire ruled just two poor regions on the Persian Gulf, Parsa and Anshan. Cyrus II then revolted against his grandfather and overlord Astyages in 553 BCE and conquered all his lands before or by 5550. However, the resulting dynasty was as much Median as it was Persian. Cyrus then defeated Croesus of Lydia in 546 and Elam by 540. The Babylonian Empire was defeated by 539 and its realms added to the empire. Cyrus II, now Cyrus the Great, had a reputation as humane and competent ruler and freed many slaves who had been taken to Babylon, including the Hebrews. Cyrus was killed in 530, campaigning against the Massagetae in the distant steppes north of Bactria. And there's more of this. So we start as the Cyrus II, later known as Cyrus the Great, and then, you know, there's his son and so on and so forth. So we have goals. There will be only war for a long time. So Media, Elam, and Babylon should be disposed of as quickly as possible. You know, as the game is telling us that this is what we have to do, or that it's smart to do. You can do whatever you want, but, you know, the game is going to give you events and stuff to lead you in a certain direction that is more historical. So, let's begin. As you can see, Persia, small nation, we started with a couple troops. And right from the start, if you look at the diplomacy, we are at war with Media, which is this big old bad boy out here. And Elam doesn't like us that much, neither does Babylon. Egypt, no. There's people that don't like it as much for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. It's okay. So, we do have a very, very powerful army over here. And in my testing, this Medians had nothing on us. Like, compared to what we have, this is a big army. Combat power 144, we have 16 units. But the thing is, my boy Cyrus II is a good general. And that's the big thing. Like, he has, what, 2 in offensive and 1 in defensive, I believe. Yeah, that's how it is. And he is also determined. We get movement bonus. We also have some smaller stacks of armies over here that we can look. But, I mean, since we are at war, what we're going to start is just... On our first turn, we're going to start moving in. And yes, this is turn-based. You do your actions, you queue them up, I guess, and then you execute the turn, and then it starts happening. So up here, we have our money. This thing, money, is something that you're going to be losing pretty fast. You think you have a lot of money, but all your troops need resupply. If you want to get more troops, which you probably should, you're going to need more money for that. We're going to start moving these armies in here so they can squat up out there. I think that's acceptable. Also, this is the province views over here. We can see the region out here, and we can in this region, this is Sparshageti, something like that. We can build stuff. Now, buildings are, I'm not sure how I feel about them, how building works, because you have a bunch of buildings available at one time. But maybe, like, for military, we have right now stables. But if I wanted, I don't know, build a wall, it's not available over here. So we need to shuffle the structure proposals. It just gives you a couple of options. So that's not that good. And if possible, I'd like to start working on some money. Yeah, let's do that. We have this is gonna do -1 infrastructure. You can see all these things over here. But it's gonna give us a bunch of money. Including 5 bonus from salt. I guess we have salt out here. Just, you know, nice. So let's do that one. Over here, we can look into this province, if you want to, in this region. It has bandits, apparently, which is taking some of our money away. It's not nice. I don't like those bandits. But we could also build something over here, like trading tents. It's gonna get us extra money from silk and frankincense. How about that? The reason why I'm building money right now is because I want to go trade some troops, train some troops, and let's actually take a look at our army. We can see that we have some immortals. These guys are pretty powerful. They have 28 combat power. You can see compared to the rest of these guys, yeah, they're freaking strong. Then you have some Iranian armored cavalry with 9. Now, if I put another leader over here, like this guy, you can see their power goes down because this guy is not such a good leader. So Cyrus II should lead these guys. We have the Sparabara infantry, which seems to be like the OG infantry for these. I think they also have bows, and they can shoot and then also be infantry. Then we have some units of cavalry and some eastern archers to fill it out. So I'm gonna go over here. We're gonna queue up, I think, just some infantry. We're gonna queue up a couple of these boys. And this is gonna cost us a bunch. And maybe we can queue up, I don't know, a cavalryman as well. It's gonna take a while, but hey, we can get there. And now over here in our main area, Persis, let's see what we have. You can see we have a lot of these built, and we already have all the building slots filled out, so we cannot do anything else. So, with that queued up, let's take a look at other stuff. Diplomacy, I've shown we are at war with these guys. That's all there is. We have the nation panel. This is our progress, and this is our decadence. Right now it's 0, but it's gonna, as we conquer more stuff, it's gonna start going up. Our legacy, we are in wars. You know, just overview our modifiers. There's a lot of stuff. We do have really good nation traits because we have a good leader in Cyrus. As you can see, he's a conqueror, architect, reformer, and superior administrator. And we are currently a stable monarchy. And there's the ledger. We'll learn more about this. We do have metal production up here, and we do have our legacy change. So, let's go. Let's finish the turn, and as the turn progresses, it moves your troops in there. We're gonna get into a fight, because there is always a militia defending these places. So we're just gonna be fighting against a person that has 2 power, while we have 134. So we're definitely winning this. I could just click on view report, and it's gonna be a win. But just to show you how the battle works, we're gonna do this. So you can do continuous play or not. We're gonna just do continuous play, and I think it should just end pretty fast. They're just gonna shoot him, exhaust them, and then we roll, and he's dead. But otherwise, you know, the enemy armies will be bigger, and you will be flanking them and all that kinds of stuff. And for each of these, there is a roll in between. So, but you can see we already took this this land. That's all it took. We just took it, and that's fine. And now all the AI calculates in between all the stuff, and wow, we are very stable. Good stuff. And we have our first decision. Our former lords. For too long we have been forced to pay homage to the kings of Media, but no more. Soon will come the time of the reckoning. Our counselor will warn you as soon as the king has decided what will be the best course of action for Persia. Now this is something, our king just gets goals. He decides, okay, let's conquer this next. But sometimes, like, you are fighting these guys, and he decides, you know what? Would be nice if you conquered, like, this province over here. That doesn't make sense. The game, it's not that very good at deciding what you should conquer, but hey. So, it's fine. There you go. So, let's see. Decide that Susiana is the new objective, which is over here in the lands of the place where we're not at war with. So, that's great. And we did conquer this, so now this is a specific Persian event that I've been seeing, because this belonged to Elam. So you can see, Oradis owned by the crumbling Elam has joined the expanding Persia. So basically what it is these 3 empires over here are crumbling. I guess that's the starting event of this stuff, and they're just not in a good place. So they're crumbling up, and some of these lands will just join us for reasons. It's fine. Oh. He decided this would also be a good target, yeah. We got a new general available, and our armies marched in here, which is peachy. So let's see, how many troops did we get over here? So we have a couple of armies that we're gonna merge over here. So, excuse me, I'd like to see this thing. There we go. So we have a solid army over here. It looks like we have a solid leader as well. This is pretty good. We have combat power 30. We have 6 units over here. Wish we had Immortalis. But this is going to help us conquer some of these smaller, because there's going to be 1 unit defending over here. Let's just pop these guys over here. And we're going to continue with these guys maybe up here to this land. So we stay together. And that's going to be it. You can see we are spending a lot more money now. Our manpower is still okay. And over here we're still building, right? This is going to take 2 more turns. And trading tents is going to be done quickly. So over here, that was the event. There was the battle. This was the event where we got the stuff. And yeah, there you go. All right. It's still fair weather. We can continue onwards to glory. If the glory is to be had. So over here, we have 30 against 2. Let's still view the battle. Actually, let me get rid of this. So first is the range phase. Play that. Shoot out there. They're gonna be exhausted because we totally did good stuff to them. And now if we go to this, because it didn't do continuous, it shows you what's gonna happen. So these guys are gonna move in and attack, and there's gonna be rolls for these, as you can see. They're exhausted. We're fresh, regular, all that. There's a lot of modifiers to this, but if you just keep it on continuous play, you're usually not gonna see this. But we rolled 13 versus 4, so they're just dead. But I do want to keep this. And we won the battle. Good stuff. They're dead. And over here we have, you know, our 144 versus 2. So I'll just do a view report. And it's done. Good stuff. We took 2 more provinces. It seems like they have some more units in there. 9 units in that area defending. That's okay. We're still a stable monarchy. Getting out there. Which is interesting. So, our goal is to conquer Media. The King of Kings decided the region of Media must be our own, as it is home to Median nobility and is their usual center of power. Alternatively, we can accept them paying homage to us. We'll need to choose an approach and complete it within 30 turns to earn some rewards, and more importantly, the King's esteem. Well, it wants us to claim this province, which has a wall over here and a fort. Yeah, there's an unbreached wall, so we're gonna have to siege that place. And it wants us to siege that in a certain time, so we'll certainly work on that. And we can see this place has joined us. So that place joined. It's crumbling, so we got more lands because that is weird to me. I understand that this is an event that is, you know, a big part of this whole thing, but it's still weird to me just seeing these guys just randomly pop up and join us. I don't know. That's fine. You know, usually in any grand strategy games, if something like that would happen, it would be a big event. Wow, a province just joined you for free. But over here, just like, hey, you want the province for free? There you go. Hey, you want another one? Let's go. Hey, there you go. He decided, you know what? We want Babylonia. Well, we'll get in there, buddy. We'll get in there. Don't you worry about it. So we conquered that and we conquered this. Good. How about we grab maybe another unit over here? Let's see. So you guys have 1 cavalry and a bunch of this infantry. So what if we maybe grab them an archer or 2? Slingers or skirmishers. Extra fatigue margin of 2 against the enemy. And the slingers have mountain men, movement bonus, attack bonus, defense bonus. In rough terrains. Agile and forest and rough. And skirmishers. Okay. So these guys would be good in like these mountains and such, maybe? I don't know. Does mountains count as rough? I'm guessing. Like this, the Persia is full on mountains all around here. I don't know how good they would be. We do have these Persian skirmishers as well. They have good attack. They're provincial. Ah. Interesting. I don't know. Grab 2 of these. We'll see what happens. So, with the main army, I think we want to march over here on Medea, because that's our goal. We have to conquer it. There's going to be a bunch of units defending it, so I'm quite happy with them going there. And with these guys, we're going to push on in here. Just keep on claiming more lands over here. Our money still dropping a bit, but that's okay. I'm sure we can do well and survive. Okay. We got an achievement, first among equals. I don't even know what that means, but hey, we got it. So over here, this shouldn't be too hard. Yep, smack them around, capture that. Now, looks like that they have a bunch of units around here. Our immortalities are really the ones that are giving us the most bang for a buck. It looks like we got a progress token. I think you need a couple before you can progress to new government rank. We're gonna look into this soon. There's our progress. So we have our progress in Decadence, and that it counts the ratio and how well we're doing. And we are right now in the first rank, which is crazy. And we get these tokens, and then we can move onwards. We are stable right now. Our stabilization, our civilization is stable. That's what I wanted to say. We also have government aging in progress. You know, we are stable monarchy right now, but we can regress to old monarchy, which is not good. And we can progress to glorious monarchy, and then onwards to empires and such. And this is our legacy. Our objectives, what we have for objectives and government and all that stuff, from decisions and then total rank. There you go. So let's see what we got. So it looks like this place completely just died off, and yeah, all of this is now ours. Good stuff. Ooh, indulging in banditry. So I guess these bandits over here are again causing issues, but we did get the tents and we got the market over here, so there's going to be a bit more money. And there is an enemy, a bunch of skirmishers. Okay, they don't have a leader or anything like that, but we do have our provincial defenses over here, so that should be fine. Okay, we conquered that, and our leader is happy about it. Okay, banditry over here, and we got this piece of land as well. There is a bunch of these guys up here. Okay, so we do have we have our army? The provincial army that I wanted to have? Yeah, there they are. Our Persian army. So these guys I kind of want to combine with these fools. So let's have them walk over here. They don't need a leader. I think these guys might be thinking of going in here in that case, I'm gonna send these guys back here because they should be stronger. These fools, they have more units, but our units are more powerful. We'll see how that goes. It might not go well, but we do have a solid leader, so there is that. Now, in these newly conquered lands, they are much emptier than what we had down here. You know, these ones are slightly better than most of the stuff, so we could build some more stuff. You know, more money making. This one gets you a bonus from silk. We could also do other stuff like extra culture, stables, landmines. Interesting. Needs lead. Local trade got good cost 0 money. We can get more metal, which we have a bunch right now. Salt house. Needs salt. Trading required. We don't have salt, but you can trade with other people. We can import it from kerosene, Elam, or Persis, which is good. Gives you food bonus. And we have stud. It produces food. Produces horses, which is good, I guess. We could do like just build me some trading tents. I like the idea. Oh, these ones are already building a salt house on their own. These guys are building a farm. These guys are building a sanitation. These guys are building a ranch. So this was all starting to be pre-built by the guys that owned this before, but now we're in here like, yeah, this is all ours. Okay, what can we build out here? There's no commerce buildings available. There are some horseback raiders. We could do public works to get some more infrastructure. We can only do one more building. That's a good question. A tavern. We lose money from this. We lose infrastructure. Probably not. I don't know if you want to do anything like there. Doesn't matter. Let's go onwards to glory. Let's just continue, and we'll find out what we can do. Okay, so down here we'll be fighting. These guys are pretty crappy. We should be able to win, but let's take a look at this. Okay, that didn't go. That's not going well. That is definitely not going well. It ended in a draw, so there's that. Each of these guys lost a soldier, but we're still going to be fighting. And now I think we're going to be losing unless we really draw well. In that case, these guys might take our shit, which I don't like. Yeah, we lost. So now that was lost to Rapinatore. Who the hell is that even? I have no idea actually. But they showed up. And we lost our rank a bit now. But we did get another token, so that's acceptable. Who is Rapinator and where did you come from? And why did you take my lands? I don't like it. Alright, so receive a progress token. Okay, we have 2 progress tokens. Yes, it's acceptable. Yeah, that's definitely our next objective, sure. So we lost this, which is a problem. They have their goddamn bandits. Maybe those guys came from the banditry stuff? They are barbarians, so I guess that's what happened. We'll have to deal with that. But we are in the middle of a war right now, so that doesn't help. Does not help at all, but we'll have to protect these lands down here. So let's send these guys back. And I think we're gonna recruit a couple more just infantry. It's gonna cost us a bunch, and we're gonna be losing manpower and a lot of money. But let's get this army going over here. This army is gonna move in here and attack. Let me give you a leader. We can get a Bessos. Bessos seems fine. Okay, he doesn't have any defensive stats, but that's okay. How is this siege going? So, we did not manage to inflict casualties. Alright. And we have breached one of the walls, which is good. Siege should be quick. That's nice. So after we breach both of the walls, stuff's gonna start happening faster. Alright, the barbarians took one of our lands, so we'll really have to deal with that. So over here, those guys ran away. Seems fine to me, but they do have a slight army over here. Let's attack them. Okay, tired and exhausted. Didn't inflict much damage. They're rolling better than we are, but we can do a good flank over here. You see, these flanks are doing a lot. Oh, these guys are smack, they smack, and We won the battle. One of their troops survived. Crazy that it did, but we still won the battle, so that's good. And looks like we did the siege. I mean, it looks like the siege has been finished. So that's great. And we are up to 3 tokens now. Sweet. The siege is over. The siege of Ecbatana in Media is over. And Persia stands victorious. Hell yeah, boys. Cyrus II is satisfied because we took that. We'll look at the events and such. Alright, down here we should have a new army, which we're gonna merge with this army. So there you go. You guys now have power 28. It's not the best, but hopefully it's gonna be good enough to retake this land. So you guys march in there on the offensive. Like, our units aren't really the best, but it's better than nothing, I hope. So we took that. Okay, that's our next goal. Sure, Babylon. Yeah, he's satisfied. We took that. Great victory, we have gained Media, which was a seat of power of Media. The treasury has been plundered, although not everything was there. We got 274 money. That's actually really solid. I like it. So there's more to conquer. Like, there's more lands over here, but we really have to make a beeline down here for their other city. The other major city. That's what we want to do. So, let's have you go. I guess we can go down this way. It's faster if you go this way. For sure. So let's have you move down here. This army is gonna just... let's pop in here. Yeah. And these guys are walking down here, right? Many prosperous merchants have relocated to Persia to be closer to the new seat of power. We recovered 174 money from Media's treasury. Isn't that sweet? We are losing manpower right now, so what if we built like some manpower buildings? Can we do that? Create the province. Media will be forward next turn. Oh, okay. Seems acceptable. I wanted to... Like, this one is full. You can have one more building. So... We have stables... I need something that's gonna give me more peoples. Now, events are gonna do that. That's for sure a thing, but it's not right now. You're building the trading tents, you're building the salt stuff. How about up here? None of these really give us anything. Yeah, there's a tavern. What do we have in here? 4 buildings. We have archery, stables, solid walls, slave market, monuments, abandoned palace, royal tomb. We're building a stud because food really sucks over here. Okay, so that's a smart idea. Well, let's continue. I want to see what's gonna happen. We're gonna have a couple of fights ahead of us. All right, so down here we are 28 versus 13, so that's pretty good. Let's view the battle. Let's go, my boys. Okay, we tired him out. Good rolls over there. Solid rolls over here. Solid rolls over here as well. Solid. Oh, very good roll. And we are pursuing them. Oh, we won the battle, just killing them all. That's what you get, you barbarians. Okay, so we have this over here. This should be an easy one, so I'm just gonna roll. And they did not draw. Are you kidding me? Okay, so now that it ended in a draw, we get to do another fight, by the way. Like, really, how did we end that in a draw? It's crazy. Okay, well, that's definitely a stalemate. That is a good fight. That shall kill them all. This is okay. This is not okay. Again, a draw. Are you kidding me? You are not as good. 17 power versus 4. Our leader is much better. You should be able to do this, dude. I believe in you. Go, Rangers. Good. 2 of them exhausted. This is, again, a stalemate. But this should be better. They're exhausted. They're dead. This guy should be dead. And now we can pursue them and kill them all. Finally. Okay, I think you have like 3 tries to do this. Not more. Good. Okay, that exhausted our men. We're gonna be spending a lot of money and such to recover. We also got an achievement. The Great Delegator. Whatever that means. I like it. Okay. Good stuff. So this has been retaken. Yes. Now we could go fight like barbarians and such out here. Looks like the Iranians have an army out here, combat power of 18. I'm gonna stay down here, be defensive. Yeah, there's a bandits units. There's gonna be bandit units appearing out here. I'm gonna chill down here. I'm not gonna go out there. We got a new population here. That's great. So we did conquer that, which is great. We took that, and we took this place once again. Alright, so the main army is gonna push down here, because they're gonna be pushing down that way. And you guys are not doing that peachy. We lost some troops over here. We would want to create some more. So in this region, can we get some units queued up? Maybe. Light cavalry, slingers, so we get basically the same stuff. Oh, these guys are different. Median light cavalry are different. They have provincial, good skirmisher. Okay. What do you even have left? You have a couple of these guys. Okay. Hold control for more details. They're besiegers. And we do have the cavalry. Cavalry. So, let's get me, like, an archer or two. Yeah. And then maybe one of these guys? I don't know. If you have enough equipment for that. But let's do that. Sure. You guys are moving down here. I'm gonna just pop these guys, maybe conquer one of these. These up here are independents in the middle, so we're not gonna go there. But let's move you up here. You guys are moving down there. These guys are gonna stay down here and defend. We have formed a Medea province. Do we need a province down here? Probably we do. Yeah, there you go. Let's form that province as well. Let's onwards to glory, shall we? Onwards to glory. Yeah, there's more troops up north. 2 units. Okay, this one, 21 versus 2. We won. Congratulations, we did it. Okay. This one should be easy as well. Our immortalities are doing their thing, which is very sweet. Our legacy points are up to 84. Nice, and we are still up there. Good. How is it looking down here? We don't see barbarians anymore, but you know. Several signs tell us that the next few months will be particularly harsh for men and crops. Well, that's not good. We have formed a province down here. Good. Let's see. Oh, okay, so that province also joined us. That's acceptable. This army is gonna march in here. And this army that we have down here now is gonna march up here. Yeah. They don't have much combat power, but they're gonna join up with these guys. It's gonna be better. So we took that. We took this one. And of course we took that one. So next one down here we have a siege. I'd like to go look at you over here. These guys do have 2 armies in here. So this is gonna be a bigger fight, but you know, this is our goal. We need to go down here. Our leader desires that to be ours. And we're gonna get it. These guys are still gonna stay down here, I think. That's fine. Still losing some money. Our manpower resources are improving, so that's good. And the guys up north are gonna be all going in there. Sweet, okay. So, we have 141 versus 68. So that's gonna probably be the biggest battle we get to see right now. Yeah, they have a lot of troops. Looks like we are in a city. It's a lot of rangers. Okay, that's not very good. That is also not very good. That is good, though. Nice kill. Not very good. Yeah. We're not doing that good. No. Battle ended in a draw. Well, we killed one of their units. That's really not that good, is it? This guy lost some effectiveness. This guy lost a lot of effectiveness. Okay, so up here, who is fighting? These guys are not joining into the fight, are they? I don't know how I feel about that. I was hoping he would lead the fight. But he's not. It's these guys doing the fight. Which is interesting. Well, they won the battle. Okay. So let's try this again. This is not going that well. Okay, boys, I believe in you. Do it. Okay, we exhausted some of them. So good. We're not rolling that well over here. Yeah, we lost that unit. This is not going well at all. Not at all. God damn it. You suck. Alright, there we go. This is the one that we wanted to do. Let's view this fight. That should be much easier. There you go. There you go. And these guys should just flying these guys and win. Good. We won that battle. Alright. 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 So I guess our troops are still in there. Sure. Why not? Why not? So these guys are still in here. There was a fight. We didn't do well, but our guys just stuck around and are sieging this place now, are they? I think so. Yeah, there's a siege. Siege duration is uncertain. They have good defenders and a lot of stuff. And we did apparently get this land. And the Media's army is also here. And are sieging it. Alright, there's like nobody there. Yes, we got that. And we got this. Could you two guys... Are you seriously... You got ported out, huh? Stay there. Just stay there. These guys are gonna move in here. We're gonna take that piece of land. And these guys, it seems like it's fine down here. There's no real barbarians. Let's move you down this way. And this... I'm slightly afraid of how this is gonna go. Because these guys got smacked around a bit. They would need reinforcements. I'm gonna have to send them reinforcements. For freaking sure. Alright, let's continue. Let's see how it's gonna go. Let's see what these guys do. Alright, so we'll be fighting up here. This one should be easy money. Good. One of them is exhausted. We can flank them, which is the most important thing ever. In any battle. Oh, this is no need to flank even. Won that one. Good stuff. So the north is pretty much secured. We do have... Well, there's defenders over here. Okay, we have defenders with some nice power. We'll see how that goes. Their leader is crap. We probably don't have a leader. I did exhaust two of them. We can flank them, which is acceptable. Stalemate there, but we killed their horse. That's gonna just destroy these guys. Maybe we can then pursue them. But we win the battle. It's good. It's good. Acceptable. It booted them back over there. Yeah. Alright. And... done. Okay. So how's the siege going? Excuse me. It's uncertain still. We still haven't breached the wall. Inflicted a few casualties against the defender. Alright. It's acceptable. So you two will be combining over here. I'm gonna go push down here to these lands. You're coming here. Population decreased over yonder. It's fine. Was raided by Dahe. Oh, so these guys are raiding these places now. There's some zealots doing stuff. Steering population. Bastards. Good. Alright, that's all taken. Look at our Persia. It's growing. It's perfect. We just need to conquer that other city and we're just gonna destroy them. You'll see. There you go. We did it. Looks like it just fell. Easy money. Easy money. Okay, tell me. Running AI. We got 4 of these now. How about that? The siege is over. The siege of Sitek in Assyria, Media is over, and Persia stands victorious. Yes, indeed, we are victorious. Looks like this would be our next goal. Oh yeah, sure, Anatolia. It's close enough. Okay, people are tearing down stuff. We conquered that one, apparently has joined us. Okay. He's satisfied because we conquered that thing. Good. Great victory. We got some money. Alright, alright, alright. So there's still enemy over here. But we do have enough people. We can make a province out here. Acadia. So over here we have 2 armies that should be merged. Give me this guy back. There you go. These guys have a bit more power now. You can start working up here. I'm just gonna keep them moving in there. And of course our big boys are gonna start moving in here. These guys are gonna keep moving this way. Fair weather. Continue. I don't really need to create more armies right now, I don't feel like. They have 18 combat power here, but I think we should just view the report and they will die. Shouldn't be too hard. Shouldn't be too hard, shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, we lost one spot. That's horrible, isn't it? Our soldiers are starving! Persia. 5th Persia army has suffered severely from lack of supplies in Citacine. Where is that? Here? What is this Persian army? Since when do we have this army over here? It's a bunch of hillmen. A new decision available. Citizenship status and state reforms. Okay, let's see. We cannot do this because reasons. Ah, there we go. Citizenship was often hereditary, and only a few laws or decrees would allow one to become a citizen, even if at times some nations like Rome had to give citizenship to thousands of men and women to stop dire troubles or major unrest. Free and wealthy foreigners were often more than welcomed and respected, even if not citizens. So we can grant citizenship to foreigners, minor. Okay. We can grant citizenship to foreigners, major. This will, each region will at least one such conversion gets -10 loyalty and -20% manpower for 20 turns. That's really bad. Reform citizen rights. There's a 50% chance to lose a progress token. I don't know. Reform the state and government. You know what? I'm gonna give them the minor stuff. You can have that. New decisions available. Merchants and patricians. We cannot do that one right now. And we still have 21 turns to conquer Medea, but the whole thing. Okay, we took that. It's a great victory and all that stuff. Why are you guys here and what is going on here? Are these guys sieging you? Right, they're sieging. We'll come down here and help. Yes, don't you worry about that. These guys are gonna move in here, see if they can conquer more stuff. And we're gonna move in here, smash these guys up. What do we have out here? Okay, harsh stuff and all the new policies and things. Indeed. Oh, they just took it? Are you kidding me? That's fine. We're gonna take this one and then we're gonna go in there. These guys should be easy enough as well. We can take that. And over here as well. Shouldn't be hard for us. Alright. So we should be able to do this easily. And retake that. There you go. We retook it. That army that was starving, it's now gone, and we don't really mind. It's all fine. Hey, we're a glorious monarchy now. Looks like we cashed in our stuff. Okay, that's starving stuff. That's fine. Siege of something something is over. Medea stands victorious. We have lost that, but the new decision is available. We're gonna save this for later because I see something else. A nation is no more. Media was crumbling in chaos. In a swift move, Persia has taken over their territory. So, we now conquered it all. We just won our war, and it's all ours. Yes, that's how it is. We just took all of this. And now, well, apparently even a piece of Babylon has joined us. Easy money, right? Our nation is no equal. Under the rule of Cyrus II, Persia has been reformed. It is now known as the glorious monarchy of Persia. How about that? We got our token and we are now glorious. So we are now glorious monarchy. Young empire would be the next thing. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So now that that has been achieved, as you can see, there's events that are gonna really help you out if you're playing as Persia early on. And you know, you have good chances to conquer the stuff. Next would be Babylon and these guys that do nasty things to you. But that's fine. They will raid these border areas, but that's okay. So, Field of Glory, Empires. The new DLC is here. It's releasing tomorrow on Steam. Go check it out. And of course, if you don't have the base game, check that one as well. I think it's around like 33 euros right now on Steam. But I do know, like Slytherin, the publishers usually give like discounts when a new DLC is released for the base games and such. So keep an eye on that. We'll see how it goes. But for now, thank you everybody for watching. Let me know what you think of the game, and I'll see you guys next time. For now, Koko out.